my red mark.
Oh, I was gonna say
Thanks.
Something. Sorry.
No, I mean, I probably just like either mosquito bite or itched myself.
Yeah. You itched yourself.
Okay. I can't. Okay. Alright. I try not to stand in front of microwaves.
Oh, right.
Because of the rays. Let's give an apartment tour. Timeshare tour. Maddie has a voucher for a timeshare. So we are in the 954, baby. On a place in Weston, Florida. In Fort Lauderdale. And it has a boom box. This is the coolest thing in this whole place. It's like CD. This freaking CD. I wish I had CDs, but like, who has CDs anymore? And then cassettes.
It's not popping.
Update, it's not popping. And the microwave gave us a message that sounded ominous.
Ominous. What did it say? Steam?
It said, I don't know, service. Like I thought it was about to say like service, and I'm like, no.
Oh, there's some popping.
Finally.
It's like, okay.
Open Steam sensor. Service, yep, may be required. Oh my god. I'm definitely not standing in front of this microwave.
I mean, we're going.
Alright, we have like actual
progress right now. Come on.
Steam sensor. We got pub subs.
There it is. There it is. There's the deli.
Thank you, deli. Yum.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. I love a good bridge with good trees. Absolutely. I'm a professional videotaker without looking at the video. So delicious.
Yes.
Volleyball nets. Love it. Woo! Yes. Lovely. Sea turtles. Well, no turtles. Yeah. My little veggie sandwich right here.
The butter croissant. It really is.
Matt is loving the butter croissant. Tell me you're from Miami without telling me you're from Miami. Hot Cheetos on the beach, and it's 90 degrees, and in the middle of July. Con limon.
Con limon!
Obviously. This water today has been so gorgeous. The sun's getting lower. There's our little setup right there. It was so clear today, and we saw a bunch of fish, like little fish in like schools, but then like some bigger, like big ass fish. Nothing insane, but like as long as my arm, at least. Woohoo! Anyway, we had like the most perfect day here on Fort Lauderdale Beach. Thank you to the city of Fort Lauderdale for being beautiful. Adorable! I'm obsessed with the views. The tide is coming in. It literally just came up to right there. Like, come back in! There it is. It's getting a little closer there.
What is that song?
The tide is high. high, but I'm holding on. I'm gonna be your number one. Number one. It's not the things you do that make me laugh. I'm not the kind of girl who gives up just like that. Oh no! Da 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 dum da dum. I don't know the lyrics that much.
I don't either.
But that's a classic.
That was good. We did good.
We fucking did it.
We did good.
Oh, it's so gorgeous. Out of somewhere. Woohoo! Big successful day. Dennis Muggins.
That's so cute. I was gonna ask
A
you.
lizard.
Yes, love it.
That's what we're talking about.
I'm not dancing to any music. Why do I want to do that every single day? What is
It's because we were the MySpace generation. It was not cute. It's cute now.
It is cute now.
But
It
back
is
in the
so
day,
cute now.
it was not cute when I did it.
It's not cute.
I'm a bit ridiculous. I feel ridiculous.
Why?
Like holding the thing. No, only because like we were just holding the thing and I'm not looking where I'm going. There's like a car and we're in the middle of the street.
That's true.
So that's kind of
There's a ticket.
ridiculous. We're on our way to dinner. We're gonna look at some menus and then see what happens. This is where we're going. This way. Walking into a tree. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Jesus. Oh yeah. We have artichoke hearts and bruschetta and drink. They're letting us take them home. So I'm just gonna take a sip of them. It's good. I've drank this much and she's still going because she's not driving. They're 14 each basically. It was one like 2 for 1 at $28, so it's like 14 for each. I'd say it's worth it because they're strong as fuck, bro. Damn.
Definitely.
So we left the restaurant. We got our to-go coffee.
Yes, we did.
Lit. And now we're just walking out to the beach.
Yes, we are.
Round 2 in La
Round
Playa. Round 2. Anywho,
Anyhow.
we're out here. Fort Lauderdale Beach has provided all the vibes today, and we salute
We do.
her for that.
Salute Lauderdale.
Thank you. Thank you. Fort Lauderdale Beach nights. So we're talking about these lights that you can see out here. And this one, Maddie says, is a cruise ship. We saw there was a cruise ship out there earlier today, and just we're just talking about how cool all these little lights are out here, because that's a plane right there. And I know the video can't see shit. I'm so sorry, but it's a mood. I love how I can hear the lighter clicking back there, like click, click, click. Back on the beach.
Back on the beach, bitch.
About to have a grand old time. Having a grand old time this whole time.
Yes.
Exact.
Gorgeous. Oh my god. I don't know what I was doing. Disregard.
If you ever like put stuff on YouTube, do you think your family would see it?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, like I think mine would, because like I would probably end up sharing it, you know, on like
On social media.
like Instagram or something.
Exactly.
And then, you know, my mom's probably gonna like watch them. Like
Well,
somebody in my family is gonna see that somehow.
No, but like all the people on Too Hot to Handle, like they knew what they were going into, and they were like saying that they were like sexually proclivious, and their whole family watched it. So
That's such a good point. And like, that makes me wonder, like, do their families either not care, or do they just not have like a dynamic with their family that it matters?
no, I think some of them do care. I think some of them do like respect their parents enough to where they might possibly.
Like keep that to themselves?
Maybe.
Or,
But it is reality TV, so
yeah. And they were, I know, right? Fuck it. Nighttime talks on the beach. They didn't know what show they were on because like they didn't want to like spoil it.
They knew they were going to be on this paradise show that was all about sex and all about getting drunk and all about hooking up with random people.
Because what else are they about?
Exactly. So they knew. However, I do know that they were not supposed to tell anybody that they were on the show. Then their parents just find out when they watch the show, like, no.
Right? I don't know. I genuinely wonder, like, that's not something I've thought of before.
No, yeah.
But that girl Francesca from the first season.
I've never watched the first season. Watched the second season.
Oh.
Love me some Cam. Love me some Marvin.
I can't wait to know who.
Joey is from Miami.
There's a person from Miami?
Oh, yeah.
I think there was a girl in the first season from Miami, but she wasn't like one of the people who like was. Oh, I'm totally thinking of a different show. I'm completely thinking of a different show.
No,
what show?
Francesca?
Well, there was this other show that me and Daniel watched together, like super random as fuck. What the fuck was it called? It was like they were all on an island, and these people were in relationships.
Love Island.
It wasn't Love Island. It reminded me of Love Island, although I don't know really what that one's
Bachelor in
about.
Paradise?
No, none of those. It was like some other random one, like not super as famous as those. These couples went to the island and then they split up the girls and the boys, and all the women go to like their own house on the side of the island, and the men go to their house on the side of the island, and they also bring in like these singles to stay. Like in the girls' house, they bring in a bunch of single guys to stay in the house, and in the boys' house, bring in a bunch of single girls to stay in their house, and they can like make emotional connections. Like that's the point of this show, is that they make emotional connections, and like you know, you either leave there with who you came with, or you go home alone, or you go home with somebody else. But it was really fun watching that show. But anyway, can't wait to watch Too Hot to Handle season 2. I'm not the type of person to like get into these shows.
I don't like this show, but
I don't like it either. I find it hard to relate to in a way.
No.
But it's pretty funny.
The only
And
reason
they're
I
hot.
watched it is because I know Robert Manchon. That's it. I know his brother.
So he's on the second season. We've got very like good evening vibes.
You were always good at that.
All right.
Yes, she does.
My vlog.